Hey everyone, I'm Grandmaster Ben Finegold here with another 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. And this is the first time that we're using our new setup, new computer and equipment and stuff. So this may look slightly different than normal, or it won't, because we're using different stuff. Anyway, I just made a file of the games that I had of mine. And I wanted to find an old game that I'd never shown before for 5 Minutes with Ben. This game was played in 1983 at the Michigan Open. Typically during the Michigan Open, which is on Labor Day weekend, my birthday happens at some point, because my birthday is September 6th. So when this game was played, I was probably 13, and I would soon be 14, and so forth, mainly and so forth. Okay, so I have black. My opponent's name is Jean-Paul Pegeron. If I remember correctly, he was a Class A player. In August, September 83, I was probably like 21, 30 or something. Okay, I played... Whoa, that was crazy what happened. Okay, I played the Scandinavian center counter because my dad used to play that. So I would play it occasionally. Don't play it anymore. This is the line my dad played, the old main line with Queen A5. And we both played very boring and got an equal position. Knight E2 is a bit passive, but all right, not terrible. Yeah, so not very exciting. Just equal position. Anybody's better. And then I castled queenside to try to make the game interesting, because I don't want to draw somebody, 250, 300 points lower rated than me. So, okay, he played A3. I guess he wants to play B4. And he took with the queen. And I made a aggressive move, although the engine says I should play G5. It's even more aggressive than my move. I played Knight E5 attacking his queen, and basically for the rest of the game, he made mistakes. So first 13 moves, he's played fine, and the next 6 moves that he made were all bad, and he ended up losing the game. The only move to equalize here is to play Queen G3, which attacks my knight, which heretofore he couldn't capture because his queen was there, and he's also threatening G7. And then I would play Knight G6, and the engine says this is equal. But he made a mistake. He played Queen E2, which doesn't make any sense because I take the D4 pawn. So that was a weird move. Okay, so I'm up a pawn. In his defense, maybe he thought he could play B4 here and stop the defense of the queen on my knight. But I play Queen C7 and defend my knight. So, I don't know if he was thinking that. Maybe he was thinking Arby's. I don't know. It was the 80s. Okay, so he played Queen E3 attacking my rook, which isn't a good move. I doubled up on the bubble up. I played B4, which actually isn't a mistake. Queen C7. I want to say I don't understand his next move. I understand it a little. I want to play Knight C4, which attacks his queen and unleashes the latent potential on his knight on F4. So he should move his knight, like Knight E2 attacking my rook. That would make the most sense. But he played Queen C1, which is really bad. And now I play Knight F3 check, and I discover on his knight on F4, while at the same time ruining his pawn structure on the king side. So now he's incredibly lost. And okay, I mean, you don't want to get checkmated, so white should be trading queens and going into the incredibly lost endgame with the worst pawn structure and a pawn down. But he decided to get mated instead. tough decision. He played queen e1, and I take on f3, threatening his h2 pawn. I mean, his next move is also very bad. Plays king h2, defending his h pawn, but after rook h4, that's the end of that. I'm going to play rook h3 check and rook h1 mate. So here he resigned. So it's funny because like here, the engine says it's equal, and then 7 moves later we have this position, which is incredibly lost. So one of my easier wins in 1983, when I was just 13 years old, turning 14 soon. So, you know. Anyway, I hope the new equipment works well, and I know my shirt looks funky. I got a new shirt, and when the shirt has stripes, it makes it sort of like an LSD effect. So if you didn't take drugs today, you may feel like you did. I'm Grandmaster Ben Finegold. This is 5 Minutes with Ben. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time with more 5 Minutes with Ben. Bye, everybody.